Okay, so you guys are at the gates to Vallaki, and standing in front of you about 80 yards away are two guards sort of pacing. It's a little after lunch. The gates are open, and beyond the gates you can see some people just bringing a horse and cart, obviously just away from you, as if they've perhaps come through the gates before you, but they're turning down to the left, a couple of 150 yards away. You can see the cart, but the main road continues on a little bit to the left as you come into the town. I'll now bring you guys to the map, and this will take a little bit of patience, because that's not good. Okay, so just take a little bit of patience. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Worry about that. We're finally there. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. That has just taken forever. And you guys should find yourselves. Did that just orientate you all to?
Yep.
I just have a black screen.
Yeah, so it should be down the
me
bottom.
too.
You
Bottom
should be able
right.
to see more than that. Let me just fix.
Oh,
I've got a white screen.
Yeah.
That helps.
I turn that off. I'm just going to go back to normal.
Now that I zoom out, I found it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
shoot together.
same.
I'm going to go back to legacy illumination. I think that should fix things a little bit better for you guys.
Yeah, I got a blurry map of
Yeah,
some
it should
description.
resolve now. As I just sort that out. My apologies for that. Obviously, I was trying the dynamic lighting, but that just hasn't worked as yet. So you've come into what's known as the East Gate. The gate is open, and you can. Don't want to keep you up too late, Burn. I know, getting old.
Sorry.
Mate, it's like, how's your tea?
Mate.
You got a cup of tea?
Got your cup of tea. Some of us get up early and walk some now because we're fat.
Bullshit! No, you don't. We literally spoke about that this morning.
So you can see a fair bit of hustle and bustle beyond these guards. The guards are looking at you. They're now starting to get a little bit suspicious because you have stopped in the road, and they're sort of now wondering what you're doing. What do you guys want to do? Over to you.
I'm going to give my best toothy grin and wave to the guards, like I'm pretending to be really friendly.
Says the Dragonborn, right?
Like a dragon.
They actually have like pikes, so they're much longer than spears. But you can see perhaps that their intent is to be behind the gate and thrust through the various bars of the gates here to this town.
Right. Okay. I'll wander up. Shall we wander towards the gates and say hi to the guards while keeping more than a pike length between us?
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
looks
say
so
that.
inviting.
And we should just be like, start dropping names. Like, we know such and such. Like, we're
We're here
cool.
to see Lord Vistani, friends
Yeah.
of Lord Vistani,
Mm-hmm.
and we're here on the, isn't not Vistani. What's his name?
Vistani campus to the southwest. You should. You can skirt around. You can skirt around the town. Yeah. And the guard points.
Sorry,
The guard
I've forgotten
points
his
to
name.
the west, sort of indicating
Lord Vasily.
Vasily.
Sorry.
Vasily. Lord.
We're here to see Lord Vasily. Sorry.
Lord Von Holtz is he expecting you?
He should be. We met him on the road. So we're just going to find accommodation.
Good man,
and then,
Lord Von Holtz. Does he give you papers? Do you have any papers? No?
Did he give us papers?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Did he
That's a
give
very
you
good
papers?
question.
You have some papers?
Possibly.
That's okay. Look, come through. I am sure you will find Lord Von Holtz when the time is right. But you come through. You must, though. However, the festival of the Blazing Sun is in a few days' time. You must participate. It is compulsory. All people must participate in the festival. It'll be in the town square. So make sure you attend. All guests, children, everyone must come. We are a very safe place. We have not been visited by the evil one for over 100 years. This is because Baron Vargas, he looks after us and makes sure that we are safe.
Okay. So this is did you say Festival of the Sun?
Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Blazing
Sergi,
Sun. Not familiar.
go get. And Siraz, one of the other guards, suddenly turns and races into his little post behind, and he returns and hands you a sort of leaflet.
Oh, and what does the leaflet say? I look at it, studying intently. Has it got any information on it?
Looking at your screen.
Yeah.
It's whirling up now.
Mine takes ages. Sorry. Yep,
That's
got it now.
You're in the UK. It's like it's got to go uphill. It's got to go round to the right a little bit, and then down. And
I feel like that's not how the internet works.
It could be that it's all those magnetic anomalies.
How does the internet work, Maddie? You
that could be
school us
blocking
on
it.
that. There
Not
are
like
imps,
that.
little imps. They've got to like run. They're painting the screen as we're speaking.
And they also have to carry all the ink and wheel barracks. It's a huge process.
The logistics behind the interwebs is just unbelievable. So yes. So look, you'll have this. Yes.
Okay.
I look forward. Perhaps I see you there. Yes. And he turns to you, Wolfrill, and gives you a little bit of a sly smile. And the dusk.
Wolfrill.
You're here to see the dusk elves as well. They are south too. South.
The what? Sorry.
He's talking to Wolfrill.
Oh.
Sorry?
I said.
I was intent on the invitation. Looking at the children will be required.
Do I not? Sorry, you'll speak. You'll speak our language. Are you a traveller? I have heard of these. These travellers. You do speak our language. Ah, yes. Are you a dusk? Are you related to the dusk elves? I see your pointy ears.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet someone who speaks the language.
Well, I'm speaking a normal language, but that is fine. Come through the gate and head into town. I believe the Blue Water Inn is where everyone says you must stay. Danikar, I think, is her name. She will look after you. Tell her that Servaz sends you. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Oh, can you recommend a tavern for us, somewhere to stay?
Okay, that would be the Blue Inn Tavern with Danica that I said to stay. You're not very smart, your friend with the horns, no? No? Not very, I see, have some sort of learning difficulty early.
Did you say Blue Inn Tavern?
Yes, the Blue Inn Tavern is building with roof follow the road. You will find, go around, don't go down to the town square maybe, or go through the town square. There'll be plenty of shops and trade and commerce down there, and the donkey heads, but you just go, you'll go road. Oh, yeah, their friends must be very simple. Okay.
Donkey head. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go. Thank you very much
the
for your
blue
help.
inn.
So, departing the area of the guard post here, I'm just going to let you guys. Does one of you want to drive where you want to go? Choose a driver of the party token, perhaps. So the town itself.
Somebody with better computing
The
than
town
me.
itself opens up as you come in through the gates, and you can see it is. It's. I'm going to show you something at night, but just imagine what this looks like during the day. It's got a hustle. It's got bustle. There are a lot of people here. They're wearing colourful clothes. You can see that there are decorations that seem to sort of like be related to like wolves or dogs or something. And as you're walking through, you see a flyer sort of fluttering through the dirt in front of you.
Pick it up. Can I run after it and pick it up?
Yeah, so Wolfrill and Cage both stoop at the same time. Can I just have a quick dexterity check, please?
Bang.
From both of you. Boom.
Woohoo!
Right. Okay. Oh. Cage grabs it but misses, but then picks it with his other hand just as Wolfrill then collides into him and falls down into the dirt. Servaz, the guard, goes, yes, you take care, you lot, stick to the road and try not to fall over in the dirt. Is it? And he starts talking to his friend and shaking his head, and then they start laughing. At that particular point, though, Wolfrill, you pick up a flyer that is a little bit weathered and appears to perhaps have come from, a previous activity.
Huh? I think I'm still waiting for it to load.
Attendance required, rain or shine.
Everything's compulsory in this town.
So it's the same one.
Demanding.
I think they might have some weird ritual shit where they start killing children.
It's worrying.
Could be why the witches had that letter, right?
Well, I'll brush the dust off me.
Bria, are you coming
Sorry
back
about that, Cage.
on video at all? Because otherwise I'll turn you off temporarily.
Turn me off temporarily because my Roll20 crashed and I'm trying to get it back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So that as you're now sort of in the town, I sort of showed you before what an evening shot would look like. You can see that it's quite busy. There seems to be shops and homes. There's a lot of activity. As you approach there, you can see a well-worn road to the left there, down to the southwest. Lots of wagons, and looking forward through, you can see down in this area here, like what appears to be like a stockyard, and so down in there's a stockyard, and you can see wagons and horses and various other things sort of being hitched and unhitched as you go. Moving further along into the town, you're passing people. People are generally what? Can I just get a perception check from you, Fisk, please?
Yep.
Come on.
Oh.
Right, so 9.
Good.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That was great. I'm glad we waited so long for that. That was really good. So basically the party's continuing on down the road.
That's the dice thing, man.
Bad
you can now
dice, eh?
It's a long time to roll down the internet.
Yeah, that's right. Those little elves, I tell you. You can see that there's, so to the immediate south, you can see that obviously you've got the map there. You can see that the first road to the left is well traversed, and it takes, people are taking shortcuts to this stockyard. It's you can see some sheds, and there's lots of horses and lots of activity in here. You do notice at the end of the stockyard there's sort of like a carnival wagon. It's very colourful, but that's about the only thing that looks a little bit out of the ordinary, is this sort of colourful carnival wagon. The bustle and hustle of people and trade and homes seem to be leading you further into the town. Just up here at this crossroads that you can see, there are a lot of people heading around this building, heading to the southwest. They seem that there's people coming and going from this intersection from the southwest, and they're either coming down towards you. They're everyone seems to be smiling. It's quite, people give you a little nod. The people are wearing brightish clothes, and it reminds you a lot of home, in fact.
Should we chat to one of these grower buyers and ask about the festival? I'm just going to pull over
that's a great
someone.
idea.
Yeah, I'm just going to, stop someone who's walking past and go, "Hello, excuse me. I'm just a traveller, and I was just wondering what this whole festival's about."
Hello, lovely to meet you. You're a traveller, you visitor to our city. My name is Nimria. Wonderful to meet
nice.
you.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ia.
And she's giving like this very grimaced but almost forced smile. Yeah. How can I help you? Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, I was just wondering what the festival is all about.
This festival this week is it's a good one. You will enjoy. We will all be happy. The last week was very good too. That was the wolves, the wolves one. Very good. You'll see the donkey heads still in the docks for those who do not particularly like the burgomaster's celebrations. But there we go.
Chris, have you been eating pastries?
I beg your pardon?
Have you been eating pastries? You just seem like pretty happy.
Sorry. Just give me 1 second to deal with the dead fly. It's been annoying me. Anyway. Great. Rachel clearly thinks that my trackpad for my brand new Mac is a serving plate. Excellent. Right. What could possibly go wrong with that? My mouse maneuvers may be a little bit beleaguered. But suffice to say, what pastry? Are you looking for a bakery? Says Nimira.
I'm looking for particular pastries. A little old woman makes them, and they tend to have a bit of a warming effect on those who consume them.
I don't know.
Have you been eating the pastries?
No, I've not had any pastries. Mostly I eat meat and some beets. We are a relatively poor family, my family, but no pastries for me. I do not know. Perhaps the baker could help you down in this town square. And she points behind her, indicating that the town square is located down in this direction down here.
Nimira, I'm just wondering, but why do you have a festival?
It's good to have festivals. Everyone be happy. This keeps us safe, and everyone must be happy here, Vallaki. It's the burgomaster's wish, and it seems to work. Yes, we have not had any problem here from him for some time. But and she leans in towards you, and she goes, "But don't speak ill of the festivals, no? You'll be declared to be in league with the Devil Strahd and arrested. You'll be in the stocks with the rest of them in the square. Do not let that happen to you. You're very... And then suddenly she realizes and looks up underneath your hood. She goes completely white. And she runs.
Ah, shit.
So she's running. She's running. She doesn't scream, but she runs, and she runs up this street here and disappears.
Well, another one bites the dust.
Goddamn tieflings.
Yeah.
I should really... I'm pretty sure I've got a disguise, like, cantrip that I should really probably be utilizing.
If it's a cantrip.
I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. No, I've got a disguise self, spell.
How about we find the inn, settle in, come up with a plan, and then we can suss out. Because the festival, hang on, they said it was tomorrow, right?
Should be on the... Is it on the flyer?
Whenever Star Day is
Yeah.
the Wolf Festival.
Roll20 is just stuck on loading for me, so I'm kind of going to be disadvantaged, I think.
My Roll20's not bringing it up as a handout.
No, it wasn't a handout. It was just one that I engineered for you. Which one did you want to look at?
The
Festival of the Sun.
About the pan pit. Yeah.
So sorry, the
that's
the Wolf's Head one should be up there for you now.
The other one.
No, the other one.
Right. See? It doesn't say.
It's a vague date, really.
Just come.
That's okay. Well, let's go find the tavern,
We'll be there.
review what we know, and then sort out a plan.
Sounds good.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I know. The start of one.
Alright, where is the... I'm assuming it's a blue building. Just to, you know...
So the bustle and hustle continues to come from that southwest passageway. The buildings, you know, as I said, there seems to be. It's quite a sizable town. It looks. It certainly there are people everywhere. There are donkeys. There are carts. There's some livestock indeed, but most of it seems to be coming to and fro from the southwest. And the bells are coming that you can just gently hear. They seem to be coming more from more due west, like at some distance.
What's due west?
Left.
Okay. We're assuming north is that way.
Yeah, north is up. North, yeah. North, south, east and west, yeah.
Alrighty. Should we ask someone where this inn is? Since I don't think we know. Because I think the guards were just very, like, starting a bit
Follow the
stupid.
Now, can I
road.
just confirm, Maddie,
Yeah,
did you
follow
cast a
the
cantrip
road.
or did you do any magic or anything?
No. I haven't done any magic yet.
That's what your dad said, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's full of it.
Okay. So
Have we got you back on
I
video,
suggest,
Maria? No?
given they were
No?
scared of you, I can't even get Roll20 to load.
You need to
No,
buy a new
I won't
laptop.
be back on video.
I'm going to buy you a new laptop, Maria.
Let's
I'm
not
gonna
start
buy
that
you a
again.
I'm going to buy you a second-hand Mac. Yeah,
Oh, really?
we'll talk about it.
Awesome. Hey, mid-June, things will be open, so the computer guys might be back online and fix my old Mac.
There you go.
I have hopes.
Or crazy idea,
But anyway,
end of financial year sales
I
are
suggest
coming.
Wolf Rule or Cage.
Yeah, their financial year's, I think, April, isn't it, Maria? For the UK?
Yeah, it is. Oh, shit, I haven't done my tax. Yeah, it is.
What could go wrong with that?
Good reminder.
Trees and
Last we
trees
saw
and.
of Maria. Now plays by mail from
Yeah.
from cell 14, level 4.
Hey,
Okay, so you guys are moving up
don't
along.
laugh. I can end up
Whoever's
talking.
controlling you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trolling.
So
I suggest Wolfrel or Cage ask for directions to the inn, given Ear and I stand out like sore thumbs. Or even Fisk.
Dad, are you paying attention?
Somebody more
Fisk has lurked back.
trustworthy looking.
Oh my god, of course you're
Who's
lurking.
the most
All right, I'm
ask-worthy
looking around for
person
someone,
around?
and I just
He's-
see someone running past, and I say, "Oi, excuse me, oi,
hey, hello, can I help you, sir?
hey, man, we're just looking for the inn. Can you point us in the right direction?"
The inn? Are you looking for? You travellers. I see.
The Blue
I see.
Inn.
Oh, welcome to Vallaki. Vallaki.
Thank you very much.
I get it right. I live here all my life. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
Vallaki.
But anyway, welcome to Vallaki. Yeah, you'll be looking for perhaps the Blue Water Inn. That would be.
This
Yeah,
is the
this
one.
is the one. Yes, that is true. You can go straight around. No need to go through the town square. You just keep going this way, and he sort of points to the northwest. Do you know what that is, Maddie?
The
Northwest.
No.
Northwest.
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 West.
So west with a slight north.
Yeah,
That's all right.
no.
I'll give you that. That's all right. I'll talk to your father
Well, if
about
it's
education around navigation later. But anyway, that's all right. Yeah, no.
It's not northwest, and if it's west north.
Don't even start doing our army time either, Duncan.
I had some neighbours over the other day, and like one goes, "Oh, so tell me about your time. Tell me about the army. When you've been out camping." And I looked at him and said, "I've been an infantry officer for 35 years. Fucking camping. Let's talk about camping."
What's that? Yeah.
You should have really, really gone quiet, looked at him, and said, "We don't talk
We
about
don't talk
these
about
things.
band camp. That's right.
We don't talk about camping."
Anyway.
It's starting to look really distressed.
Yeah, no.
Why would you bring that up?
And then after I described what we would normally
Hush,
carry,
noise,
he was
don't say.
kind of in shock, realizing that perhaps it was a small carload. Anyway, so this guy back to game time. He basically goes, yeah, look, you'll head around there. You'll get the Blue Water Inn. It is a good place. You will enjoy staying and being a Blue Water Inn. I think many friends be there.
Did
Can you
he,
tell
did he
me
seem like he
anything?
really didn't want us to go through the square when he said don't go through the square?
You can go through the scare if you like. It's up to you. I don't.
Can you tell me anything more about the festivals?
Oh,
What's
the
involved?
festivals
What
are great.
happens at the
They're
festivals?
great. I bring my family every week. It's fantastic. The next festival will be the Blazing Sun. This will bring light to us.
Every week.
Every week we have
We've been
festival.
invited.
Yes, this is the way of Vallaki.
Everyone seems really merry. Can you give me some insight as to why everyone's so
Yes,
happy? Have you guys been
happiness
drinking?
keeps the
or-
devil away. That is what the Burgomaster says. Yes, so we happiness keeps the devil away. Happiness. Okay, thank you. Bye now. And he waves and he disappears.
Okay. Let's just go to the inn.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it's a weird town. Let's find the inn, get settled.
I don't know when northwest west is or west nor is.
Or
Nor
where your
west,
microphone is. Just saying.
God damn it!
12 o'clock.
Don't you love that I'm loud enough that you could hear me
True.
anyway?
This is true.
So Dad, since you're so smart and you know navigation, can you please move the party to northwest west?
No, you do it. Spenwood. The north of Spenwood.
He's enabling you and creating resilience.
You've actually gone
That's
east.
right.
So somehow you guys have wandered back towards the guard post. Oh! Look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
confidence.
Yeah?
So as you move
reckon
through
that's
town, a couple of things catch your eye. There's some interesting places here. You certainly a lot of residential locations, but probably the most interesting thing that just captures your eye is there seems to be, and this is Cage particularly, just as you're passing on the left there, you see a building that's called Yonovich and Sons. And you can see that inside there are a number of books you can see through the window, lined with books, almost like the backdrop of your Skype backdrop. So imagine if you were just looking at yourself without you being there, looking in, and you see all these books in this what clearly seems to be a store. And just at that moment, a very refined person steps out, clutching a book to their chest, and they holding themselves as if they were nobility. You recognise that from your hometown. People who walk like that and hold themselves like that generally consider themselves to be above the peasantry carrying pigs and chickens. Unless you live in my house where there's chickens in our fucking front yard. But, suffice to say...
Mine too.
Yeah.
Okay, can I maybe just turn around to everyone and just say, hey, can I just pop in here for a couple of minutes?
Sure.
I'm just wondering whether it's a good idea if you stay outside because you're a tiefling. And
they don't like your kind
they
around.
don't like your kind around here.
That's called racism.
I'll keep ear company because I'm pretty sure they don't like Dragonborn either.
Okay.
Tiefling lives matter.
God, this is turned very political very quick. All right, so I'll just make my way towards the door and kind of hold my head high and look at this dude who's walking out and give him a bit of a nod and see if there's any reaction from him.
Was it a woman or a guy?
I think he said a guy.
I thought woman. I
Okay.
could be hearing things.
If it's a woman, I nod at the woman.
And go, oh, you're not a guy.
I mean not to offend.
Sorry about that.
You're just a manly looking woman.
Look, it's 2020.
Well, that's true.
Joking.
Look, my boyfriend's from Germany, and the other day he called me handsome, not realizing, and I was quite offended.
Aww. You think he's handsome for a woman, though?
You look handsome, and I was like, I don't know about that word, hey.
Yeah, that's quite old school, though, because handsome was still used to describe women quite a long time ago, though.
Yeah, I feel like that's what my grandma would say, and I was like, I'm not an 80-year-old woman. You can't call me handsome. I'm not stocky.
I was thinking, is it Pride and Prejudice? I think that's...
Yeah.
Some sensibility, maybe.
Error.
Yeah, pre-grandma.
Right, thanks for filling in there as I munched the last of the pork bow. I didn't want to do it on camera because, one, they're absolutely delicious. They're full of... and it would just
nice.
be unfair. But suffice to say, that is now complete. The woman turns to you, Cage, and goes,
Copy, woman.
Takes another step away from you, but then turns full towards you. Are you
Hello.
Are you from here? Are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I'm on a journey.
You're an outsider. An outsider.
Of course.
Have you just
And are you?
arrived?
Yes.
And your friends you're all not
Yes, we are a motley crew.
yeah, and she sort of almost curtsies to you. almost, she sort of,
Mm.
and then she goes,
Okay.
oh, I must tell Lady Fiona, and turns and runs. Well, not doesn't run. She
Stop! Wait.
What is
she
people
walks
running?
fast. No, that's not. No, let's retract running. Strike that from the record, and let's insert
Okay.
briskly struts away.
Stop! Wait! I call out, and I kind of jog to keep up with her.
Give me a persuasion check. So as you're closing with her and working out the role, you do notice that she's very finely dressed and she was clasping one book. You couldn't see a title. In fact, there was no title on either the front cover or the side cover. She does stop. She stops and she turns. She goes, yes. Oh.
Look, we're new to these lands. We're only getting our head around what's going on as of the last few days. We've been followed by a raven.
Oh,
We're
ravens
here,
are good
and
luck.
we mean well. What
Ravens
can you
are
tell
good
me?
luck. That is a great sign that you've been followed by ravens.
What can you tell me about the book you're carrying and what I'll find inside the shop?
Well, the shop is the Yonovich and his sons. They mostly do the printing for the town. Kept busy with the Baron's flyers. But best we such business. But Yonovich and his sons, they do keep some books, and there are several that maybe come out. I got this one for book club. This will be very good, but I think it will pale. Book club will be much more interesting with the news that I have that you and your friends have arrived to Vallaki. I have been here a long time. I know how to say it.
And what was your name?
Oh, never mind me. But I am but just a member of the town. But I do implore you, please, you must come to Lady Vakta. You must come and you. Where shall we find you? Where will you be?
We'll be at the Blue Water Inn. That's where we're going.
What is your name?
It's awkward
What
because
is
you're
your
not
name?
there.
And she looks towards you with a bit of disdain.
God damn it, Maria.
I was supposed to be quiet.
Bloom.
I am Starfire, protector of
You're
all
a
sorts of things.
Starfu? What did you say? I'm sorry. And then
I'm
she
just your
turns towards you,
average
Cage,
traveller and
almost
protector.
ignoring Starfire's interjection, and she touches you
Aw.
on the chest, just on the pec, right? And she goes, "Oh, where shall I find you?"
At the Blue Inn.
The Blue
We'll
Water
be there
Inn.
this evening.
Oh, okay. That is very good news. I'm very excited that you are here. That is great. The prophecy is coming true. It's wonderful. And with that, she turns and runs away.
Oh, fuck.
And when I say run, I mean she confidently struts at a brisk pace.
Sprints.
We're getting killed.
I don't like
Well,
prophecies.
can we turn around and can I just start making my way back to the brothers' shop just to poke my head in quickly
Sure,
before we
of
go?
course you can. So the bookshop doesn't. It has some books, but mostly it seems to be more a printery. There are a number of the blazing sunflyers that you've seen in stacks, and as you're actually looking inside, one of the sons of Yonovich, you would assume it's the sons. Good afternoon. My name is Sven. Can I help you? Do you need some printing?
Just made it clear everyone's outside,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
Well, I
you,
just have
yeah.
this quick social interaction. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you can help me. Miss Fiona's actually told me to come by and have a chat to you. She told me that you might be able to fill me in some more information with what's going on in the town. Look, we are travelers. We mean well. I am a mage, and I'm here to help in any way that I can.
First, my curiosity is, who did you just stab, Maria?
I'm just practicing
So
throwing
Maria's
my
just
dagger
practicing
against the wall.
outside, like stabbing and throwing, like right. You hear a thud on the wall outside on the door as you're engaged in this conversation. You pay it no heed. You probably think it is one of your friends, perhaps throwing a dagger into the door with great precision. One would say, noting the throw. However, what does? I beg your pardon. Can you say that again?
We've just arrived in town, and we've met with Miss Fiona, and she told me about your shop and said that you may be able to help me. Look, I'm looking for any kind of literature which may be able to help us understand the region a little bit better. We are basically travelers, and we're here on a bit of an adventure and want to get to know the area a bit better. Is there anything you can tell me
Give me
about
a
the
persuasion check.
area, or? She did say that you would be a great person to talk to as far as understanding what's going on in this
Well, of
town.
course,
Nice.
I am the middle son, so of course I know everything. Being the middle son means that.
She did say you were
Yes,
the smartest.
that's very good. Oh, so good to know that Lady Katrina thinks so highly of me. She is an impressive woman. Yes, I would like to be lighting her
She
candles for
certainly
book
is.
club too. Yes, but yes, you say well. And he looks around the room
Yeah, my.
and he goes, well, you know, the best, the legend says that Strahd has his very own tome, yeah? Everything is written in it. And you know, I have heard because we have been asked by one or two of those pesky dusk elves whether we would be interested in buying it, but I think they want too much money, and I think it brings a lot of trouble. But I think Casimir, you know, I think he might have this. He might hold this thing, huh? You know.
Casimir.
Well, you know, he he
Okay.
he's well, he is, you know, he's a powerful dusk elf, and you know, who knows?
Katrina couldn't tell me much about the prophecy, although she said that she thought that we were partially involved. Again, she told me to talk to you about it. What can you tell me?
What Lady Vactor and her friends do, they get you know, they get their books, and I look, you know, I am not involved in that. Lady Vactor, it is not, you know, we make much money from Vargas, you know, the Baron, we print his stuff, you know, their problems, Lady Vactor and the Baron, you know, they look, the Baron pays his bills, you know. Lady Vactor, her book club, you know, her friends and Lady Vactor, you know, they buy some books, but, you know, it is not our business, really. You know, and if you look for this tome, you look for this, you know, and, you know, you might find it with the Dusk Elves, I'm not sure, but, you know, maybe, well,
Where do I
you
find
know,
them?
it's that elf, Casimir, you know, the one that's wounded, you know, he limps, you know, I don't know. I think he might have that, and that is, you know, that will have all the answers, you know, they say. I don't know, but I think you'll need a lot of money to buy from him, because Casimir is not part with that. He has his friends, you know, the Visanti are very treacherous, and you know, some of the Visanti, some of the Dusk Elves, you know, they all come to us and wonder if we would buy this from them, but, you know, they want too much gold. Listen.
So the Vistani have a copy of
Oh,
this
no,
too?
if they had a copy of this, I think they would give it straight back to Strahd, those vicious Vistani cunts, you know. And I mean that in the nicest way.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, so there's not really much more you can help me with, I suppose.
You could probably buy a book. That would be really good. I've got a good one here. It's written by my niece. And he goes over and he brings out a thin, leather-bound tome.
What's this
it
one about?
seems to be written mostly in crayon. The words are poorly spelt. There is about 3 words per page. But he says, this is good. This is 3 gold pieces. I think this is good. You should buy this.
Princess Katrina said you were quite clever. Why are you trying to sell me this?
This is my niece, you know? And if you buy this for 3 gold pieces, this is very clever.
Why?
3 gold pieces.
What comes with the 3 illegible words?
Oh, words per page. This is a story. This you will enjoy. If you will look a very handsome man. You will have children one day, and you will read this to them, and you will say, "Ha ha!" Sven's niece write this book, and you'll go, "Aha!" and they will go, "Ha ha!" and you will all enjoy, and your niece will laugh much. This is a very good book. 3 gold pieces, I think. I've been very helpful. Lady Fiona and her friends.
Can I have a look at the book?
Yeah, sure. Here's the book.
Okay. So I'm opening the book, and I'm just having a flick through, Dunk, and I'm just looking at each page, and I'm just looking if there's any information apart from illegible crayon scribblings.
It's a story about this small pig called Pepper. And she lives in a house with her father and her little brother called George. And they have an adventure on this. And there's some sort of like...
Mummy pig.
Do you want me to arcane it?
You're not there,
Cage?
Wolfro. You're out watching Starfire get flies with her dagger. She goes, look, there's a fly. Look at it, look at it. Dunk! Just like I did before, except she didn't have to wipe it off her hand.
Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and just look.
Okay.
There's a big window out the front?
You can see your friends out there. They're talking. Wolfrill's talking to.
So you
Wolfrill's talking to Starfire right at the moment and pointing and like as if she's following a fly.
At the door.
I'm trying to roll.
Flicking.
I don't think it's rolling.
Okay, I'm flicking. Come on in, and you guys, do you want to come in?
As long as there's no dagger flying at me.
There's no dagger.
Sure.
Are you kidding? I just tried again.
Shot, Starfire.
Damn it!
So
as the dagger falls to the floor.
So as you walk in, I just say, "This guy wants me to buy this book for 3 gold."
Really?
Can you tell me if there's any reason why I should buy it?
Hello, my name is Sven. I am the middle brother. We work here. My father's. You don't get any kind of arcane feel from it while he's talking. It seems to be a story about a pig.
Okay, throw it back to me. And I'm just going to pass it back and say, Sven, thank you so much. Look, we are a little short on gold, but if we make it through this adventure on the way back, I'll stop off and I promise I will buy this crayon book from you.
I see. So you're not going to buy the book?
Look, I'm really sorry, but at the moment we need every cent that we have to help us on our quest.
So Lady Katrina said you should come in here and not buy a book?
Well, she told me that you would give me some relevant information to our quest. So far, you haven't really provided much of that. You've told me that I should be going to have a chat with Kashmir, but that's about all the information you can give me. Is there anything you can give me that's relevant to my quest?
Quest, young man? I do not understand. You ask me if there's information. I tell you about this devil's tome that is made a legend to exist. Dusk Elves have it or something, I don't know. And then next minute you're talking about Lady Katrina and Lady Fiona and, you know, everyone needs a book to go to fucking book club.
Okay,
So buy
well,
the fucking book so you can go to book club.
Do you have a book?
Jesus.
Do you have a book about the history of the town?
It's okay. Maybe you don't go to book club. No, there's no history for town. Thank you. You have a good day. You and you too, madam.
Anything in Druidic?
I don't have anything in Druidic. I don't even know what Druidic is, but that's okay. I'm sure I don't have it. It's a very nice day. Thank you. Thank you.
Always worth asking.
Hey, Yanva! There's some troublemakers here. Yanva!
Is that helpful, Cage?
Oh, man.
Get you out of the old haggling bind?
Oh, no shame. Alright, okay, don't worry. We'll just steal a book from somewhere anyway. See you guys.
Yes,
See you,
goodbye.
Sven.
Do not come
I will
back
walk
too
out.
soon. No? Not till you have your 3 gold piece, you tight-ass bastard. Okay, and with that, you return to the group, and the bustle and hustle of the mid-afternoon is in full flurry about you. You can now just make out up to the sort of northwest what appears to be a rather large building that strikes you to appear precisely as what a tavern would look like.
Just as we're walking up that way towards the tavern, just so I don't know if everyone overheard that obviously, but I'm just going to say, hey, look, when I was in there, Sven, the guy who's the brother at the shop, told me that we should really be looking for the Dusk Elves and a guy called Kashmir. He's wounded at the moment and he walks funny, apparently. So he's got a tome of Strahd. So that will give us all the information that we really should need to build the foundation of our quest. So
There's a book club.
As we... And there is a book club. As everyone
That'd be a good book to take to book club.
No one fucking cares about book club.
Maybe Kashmir runs the book club.
No one talks about book club.
Yeah.
What happens in book club?
Stays in book club. On page 30.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On page 37.
Come on. Let's find the tavern. Taverns are always good for information.
We can pinch a book from somewhere, so anyway, still good.
Okay, well, shall we go find these elves then? I think they're at the back, aren't they? Isn't that what the guard said? They're at the back of the town?
They said south of the town, didn't they? To the south
shit.
when we were at the gates.
Yeah.
So, tavern, book in, get sorted, and then pull together everything we know. Because I have a feeling if we go over some of our stuff, we might pick up on some clues. You know, the Vistani readings were quite good, right?
You can see that there's this sort of grey smoke issuing from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation. A little bit of a sagging tile roof. Of which there seems to be several ravens.
Oh, goddamn ravens.
On top of the building.
I wave to the ravens, giving them my best creepy grin.
Hanging over the main entrance depicts a very blue waterfall. You see someone enter through the door. Clearly I've given you a night shot there, but you know, you guys will deal with that.
So, let's go.
Let's go.
Whoop, whoop. Let's create havoc.
Come on. Let's go into the tavern.
Coolies.
Yep, I'm in. Are you still throwing knives as you go, Starfire?
I'm just playing with my dagger. I'm not throwing it.
Probably put that away as we check in. We don't want to get charged extra.
Yeah, true. I could do a security gig, earn some money. Okay. Slide the dagger into my pocket.
Alrighty, let's check in, say g'day, get a room. Okay, so we all walk in as a group and we approach the hotel desk and we ask if they have any vacancy.
It's a tavern. It probably doesn't have a desk, and we're probably hitting the bar.
We're hitting the bar.
We're hitting the bar.
It's not the Hilton, mate.
Where else do I stay?
Bern, we're going to have a chat offline about your, you know, training.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's disappointing.
Dude.
Just get...
Hey, at least I was making a motion to do something. Everyone else was just like, yeah, we're going in, guys. And then we just like fell silent awkwardly.
I was putting my dagger away. Come on. I was trying not to look threatening.
Okay, so we walked to the bar.
I was trying to decide what drink to order.
I've ordered for you. It's ale.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted a gin and tonic.
Just give me 2 secs, guys.
Sorry.
I'm just having a little bit of roll 20 issue, but don't be panicking. I shall.
That's okay.
hopefully,
I'm still having a roll 20 issue.
You're still having a roll 20 issue too. Enable.
So while we're at the bar,
let me just see. Give me a moment. I shall orientate you all. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys approach the tavern, despite its sort of windy appeal. You find yourselves entering. Correct, just like that, and into the guts of the Blue Water Inn.
very good. I look around and find a nice table that sits us all away from other people.
It's fairly empty.
Looked empty.
Awesome. I can't. My map is like literally the size of a thumbnail and won't enlarge. My roll 20 is just completely collapsed. So it looks like there's a table to the north. Should we go sit there near the stairs?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
Who's that?
Cool.
So just give me a little bit of a second.
I'm not sure whether to use perception or animal handling on that person.
I can't see
That
it.
was a bit savage.
So catty. Ooh.
Wow.
What person was that?
The barmaid or the.
The one you thought was a door and
Yeah.
threw a dagger at.
Oh. I'm sure I didn't throw a dagger. I'd literally stopped throwing by the time we hit the tavern. I was just
Social
playing,
distancing is.
picking my teeth.
Uh-oh.
Right,
Yeah, I
so
did hear ES. I
despite
put it
your
away.
first impressions, clearly you were under some sort of roll 20 lag, or the fact that I was yet to place on the map layer the appropriate number of people who are currently in the Blue Water Inn. The tavern itself looks particularly inviting. It looks well appointed. There seems to be a number of guests partaking in a range of, interesting and exciting activities, mostly involving eating, drinking. The tavern itself, despite the fact that that particular angle is empty, seems to be a warm and welcoming place. Welcome, says a female voice from behind the bar.
Hi, I say with my best toothy grin. We're after rooms for the night. Maybe a couple of nights.
Ah, very good, very good. We have some rooms for you. My name is Danica Martikov. And she comes around and basically greets a lot of you. Welcome to the Blue Water Inn. It is our pleasure to finally meet you and welcome you here. I certainly would you like some rooms? There are 5 of you. Is this correct? Do you have a mount?
Yeah. Do we have a what?
A mouse?
Was it a mount? A
I'm
horse?
sorry, you must not be from
Okay.
here. I did not say mouse. I mean, do you have a steed?
No.
No, you have no mount. No. Then
No, just us.
that is
Just me.
convenient. The stables will be fine then. You're a very funny man. We I have I can maybe make some arrangements. We have some beds available. There are some rooms.
Okay.
Yes, Rictavo, of course, he is a long-time guest here. Haha. And she points to the
Who's that?
points to the gentleman at the bar. This guy here.
Ah.
Who I can't somehow. What's going on there? Okay.
That guy.
Hang on.
Octavo.
There we go. Correct.
So, what was his name, sorry?
That is Rictavo. He is
Rictavo.
he's traveling here. He's been here for some time. He's part of a traveling entertainment. That's right, Rictavo. And Rictavo turns around and he looks over his glasses. He goes, this is correct. And he turns back to his stew. Look,
Okay.
I certainly can accommodate you. You, no problem. Carl, can you excuse us? And she talks to the man who is sitting with a couple of females. He goes, yes, of course, Danica. Anything for you, my lovely. You, welcome. Welcome, people. This is great. Good to see some fresh faces coming. You've come from Barovia or from Krezik? Which one? No, don't speak at once. I guess it's a little overwhelming.
Barovia.
Oh, Barovia. How is old Coilen going? The Burgomaster there. Is he good and good health?
It's the Burgomaster has passed. It's his son
My
that's
brother
involved
has
now.
now the Burgomaster, says Irina as she steps forward.
Oh shit! I forgot she was there.
My brother is now Burgomaster. My father has passed. And you are? And he responds, I am Karl Vakta. She goes, Karl, I know you. We have heard of you. And she goes, it is with sad news that I must inform you my father has passed. You will tell your mother. I shall go and inform Baron Vargas at an appropriate time. Things still, things still not good between mother and the Baron. No, let's just leave it at that, Irina. It is good to see you, though. And with that, Carl steps aside, and the woman known as Danica says, I can show you to your rooms. Would you like to go to your rooms? Carl, maybe, thank you for, come upstairs. I show you to the rooms. You guys gonna follow her up?
Yeah, we'll follow. I'll follow.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just kind of like hang behind as we're walking up the stairs? I'm just gonna hang behind and Fisk, I'm just gonna kind of touch you on the arm to slow you down so we're all behind, and so we're far back enough that Miss Manikov can't hear what we're saying. And I'm just going to say, if we get to bed early and these guys are all downstairs, I can cast a spell on you, man, to make you invisible. And because you're so sneaky, why don't you sneak downstairs and have a listen to what all these people are saying?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yep.
I was going to go down and have a chat with them anyway. Just hang out.
Yep, I'm keen for that too. But I think it's probably a good idea to see what gets said when we're not around too. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, progressing up the stairs then.
I'm just waiting for roll 20
Yep.
to catch up. And I'll just send all you guys on that. So coming up
Sorry,
from
I
down
had to
below,
duck
there's
out.
a corridor. Oh shite! Sorry, hang on. You guys all orientated there?
Yeah.
No, I don't see anything. Sorry, I had to duck out because my door rang and I just had a lot of meat delivered.
Okay, so this wooden
We're still in the
balcony
tavern?
stretches the full length of the tap room.
It's going up the stairs.
It's enclosed by a wooden railing and carved with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling. It's roughly 15 foot above the area below. You see Carl looking at you down below, accompanied by a couple of females that he was previously discussing. Good gosh knows what. I think one of them just was called handsome by him, and she's a little offended. But anyway, he's watching you as you're walking up the stairs, and Danica, being the ever gracious host here. Oh no, hang on, so it's not Danica. Don't worry. Ignore that. There's Danica. It's much better. Great. Indicates that you should perhaps follow her down here.
All right, we're following her.
Yeah.
Yep.
No one recognizes anything on the walls, or do we recognize anything on the walls that might see anything that's like maybe written on these pictures, or anything that we recognize in the pictures apart from the ravens that we recognize on the walls that might give us some clues about the town, or show us something about the festivals or something, or
no is the short answer.
Okay.
And
Yep.
in actual fact, what did occur, much to my error and apology, is that in actual fact she led you outside and up the stairs that come from outside. So let me just show that to you.
Okay.
Just a sec. Just let me take control. You'll see that outside of where you are currently, stairs lead up. And she's now brought you to 2 doors, and she has indicated that these are the guest rooms that she has available.
Shotgun top bunk.
So she says, I have these rooms here, and she shows you into one. And she says, these are fine rooms. These are an electum piece per night. I will include breakfast for that. That is per person. So 1 gold piece per night for this room. And then she takes you down to the southern door. And you can see that there are 4 less attractive beds in what almost as a bunk room. So sort of 4 plain beds with straw mattresses line this wall on the northern side. Each bed comes with a matching footlocker to store clothing or any other belongings. There's a table, 4 chairs across from the door, and all lamp resting on the table. It's unlit at this particular point.
I just put a boys rule, girls drill sign on that first door with 2. I'm joking. Not funny, but anyway, it's just these 2 guys. Yeah. Anyway.
So she says this will be this one is 3 silver pieces per night.
Each?
I'll sleep forever.
Yes, each. This is correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Seems reasonable.
Super.
So we'll. So what will you take? You'll just take this one room, and one of you sleep on the floor, or what? What shall I do? What would you like? This is up to you.
Are you quite busy this time of year? Are you expecting anyone to take the other room?
Oh no, you can have both rooms. They are spare. We only have one guest at the moment, Mr. Riccardo.
Rictavo. Okay.
His room is on the other side, and she points across the tap room to where you may have previously been.
I think we
should we
take
take
both rooms.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a comfortable night's sleep, hopefully.
So which
Before
rooms?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a
vampires
bit
eat us.
confused. Which rooms shall you take?
Both ribs. Thank you.
How many beds in the first one?
So I have 4 in this room, and she points into the room that she's
Yeah.
and then she goes, I can give you either this room here, which is the door right where she's standing,
Yeah.
and she sort of opens a door and allows you to look in, and you can see that is sort of the same as the previous room. She goes, look, you can stay here. I can give you this room. This is 1 gold piece. You're for each bed, basically. So, electrum piece. So 1 gold piece for each bed, each room, I should say. It'd be good if we could have this for each bed. That would be very good. My husband would be very happy.
Does that include breakfast and dinner?
This includes breakfast for you. I can provide dinner for you. But look, my family, the Matikov family is, we have had this for some time. But let me say to you that, it is good that I am here to negotiate this. My husband, he's not so good at negotiation. Yeah, so we 1 gold piece, and let's just say 1 gold piece for these 4 beds. That will be 2 gold pieces a night. I think that's fair, yes?
Yep, that's fair.
And
Okay.
so we take, how many
Nice.
nights you'll be here for? It is not often that we get strangers to town. Who have travelled so far to get to this land. You must be tired.
Can we just pay night by night? We're always going to come back, so.
Well, I'll say to her that we're actually here to see a friend, Lord Van Holtz. So we'll stay here 1 night and then we'll meet with him tomorrow. I'm going to name drop, just to be clear. See what she says.
I see. This is good. So shall we say
Okay.
we take 4 gold pieces now? This gives you 2 nights.
Mm.
Sound English, eh? Why don't we give you 3 gold pieces? We'll stay 1 night, and if we stay a second night, we'll give you another gold piece. Then you win anyway. It's always bartering.
It's
True.
4 gold pieces. So this is very simple maths. You're staying here 2 nights. You'll just tell me this. So where else you going?
Did we not say we were staying? We said we were staying 1 night, and then we'd just check back in tomorrow. Is that what we said?
Yeah, because we're trying to catch up with Lord Van Holtz, so that's why we don't want to commit to 2 nights, because we may stay with him.
You won't stay with Lord Van Holtz, I can assure you.
Look,
It
let's
is
just pay for
best
2
to
nights.
take 2 gold
I
pieces.
don't think we should argue with these people.
And with that, she sort of, her demeanor sort of changes a little bit to a bit standoffish. She goes, look, I give you a good deal, and I do not need you staying here. But if you want to stay, I give you 2 nights. Then let's see how things go. We've got festival coming up in a couple of nights. We'll be staying for that, no doubt.
Yep. Okay,
Yep,
4 gold pieces.
Sounds good.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so who pays her the 4
Great deal.
gold pieces?
Maria's got the money.
Do I?
No, she had the money, the bag of money.
That's right. Because I'm still... hang on.
Did I say that too quickly?
Yeah, let me just try
Holding
and
her
find
hand
it.
out. Her expression is less jovial than before. She accepts your 4 gold pieces and she turns, departs through the door, and returns below. Leaving you now with rooms here and here.
Search all the cupboards. I'm just going to start rummaging through all the cupboards to look for anything that's sitting around.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's so random.
I'm going to dump my bags and head back down to the bar.
Can we have a quick catch up? Maybe it's better to catch up in the room to talk about our plans rather than an open bar.
Yes,
What do you
I
think?
agree. Yeah. Someone
We got
stopped
a table in our
alcoholic.
room.
Did I find anything in any of those cupboards that might be
In
interesting?
fact, it looks pretty well maintained in actual fact. But what you do notice as you're moving around is that as you look out the window in the room where there's just the two beds, you see that across the way, on the edge of the road, is a tree. And sitting in the tree is a raven.
Oh my god.
There's just a lot of birds. Let's just, move on. Ignore the ravens. Just ignore them. Don't look at them. Don't look them in the eye.
Do you look the raven in the eye?
Right. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an
Fucking
insight check.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. That's pretty good. It looks back at you.
That's what you get for rolling a 20. It looks back at you.
It eyes your.
Dun dun dun. I wonder what would happen if I rolled it too. It looks away.
Yeah, that's right.
It does not notice you. Alrighty, so let's hatch a plan.
So can I just confirm that the
think
entire
Did I
we're
get
gonna
anything?
die.
in the room right now?
Yep, I grabbed Alco by the back of his neck and went, "Oi, come back,
That's
bitch."
Cage.
So I didn't.
No, that's
Yeah.
Fisk.
Fisk. So we made sure we caught
Before he
Fisk
disappeared
before
downstairs. Yeah.
he came
So
down.
Okay, so the entire party
From
is
that
in
raven,
there.
I just.
Cage has just eyeballed
Yes.
the raven that's sitting just outside, about 25 yards away in a tree, looking back at Cage through the open window, or through the it's not open, it's closed, but
So all I took from that raven was basically that it's watching us still.
maybe
Looking
yell
for
something at it like,
pastries.
"Could we?"
Have you still got those pastries,
Is that
Starfire?
basically all I got from that raven? Was just that it's. I know that it's looking at
I
us.
guess so. I'm not sure. What else did you get from it? Let me just think.
They're still in a pocket, Nikki.
Don't bring them out near me.
Can I just try and cast Mage Hand again and try and grab it?
What you doing? You're wet.
Mage Hand's only 30 feet, it's 25 yards away.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 25 feet. Yeah, sweet, okay.
Maybe just try like cooing at it, see if it like responds to you. Cooey?
Or are you standing beside me, Maddie? Are you gonna do, Are you gonna do that? Or are you not in the...
Give me a performance
Yeah, I
check,
can do that. Alrighty. Jeez.
Hey, Dunk, while she's doing that, can you please pull up, because I'm struggling to get back onto Roll20, can you pull up my character sheet for Starfire? Because the D&D Beyond has wiped everything that I had that was in the bag that I was carrying.
Yeah, no,
my
that's
whole
correct.
sheet
That's
is
because
just...
I adjusted your equipment after the shipwreck.
But I had all
No,
the stuff
you
there, and you
didn't.
weren't meant to.
Forgot to.
What can I say?
Oh, you went back to it after you forgot to do it. Very
You
sly.
can't do that, Dunk, because I had all the other stuff there too.
Dodgy DM.
What were you looking for?
And,
This appears a bit dodgy.
well, because the money and everything wasn't all in the bag. There was other stuff
Oh no, I
there.
didn't
And the
delete
pastries.
That might be in your notes though. Yeah, if you go to notes, it's all there. Yeah.
It would have been
Notes.
handed out to
Yeah,
us
go to
On
over the last.
D&D
D&D Beyond, go to
Beyond?
notes. All your stuff's still there. I didn't delete that.
Hang on, where's notes?
Got an
There's
unidentified
features,
item.
traits, actions.
Actions,
I don't
equipment,
see
features,
notes.
traits, description, notes, extras. Do you not see that?
Actions, equipment, features, traits, extras. There's no notes.
Action, spells, equipment, feats and trait description, notes, and extras.
I don't have it. I don't know why, but Starfire's lost a few tabs.
Is anyone else accessing
I have no-
Starfire's record and can see notes?
I'm gonna have a look.
It's weird, right?
Because like I'm looking at it right here.
No, I'm missing some tabs.
Oh, no.
Good roll, Ia.
Cuckoo.
Thanks. What can I say? I can perform.
Cooey.
Have you found that yet, Maria?
No, it's missing.
They are missing.
That's just weird.
So I've just accessed it, and I've got them, but hers are missing.
Yeah, that might be like I'm looking at it right now on Starfire Protector of Stuff.
Yeah, so am I.
Dun dun dun.
That is
Dodgy
really
DM dunk.
strange.
Dodgy DM dunk strikes again.
There it is. That's what I'm looking at. It's in the messenger feed.
Let me open up Messenger.
So at this particular point, what we're going to do is it's 9:02, so we're going to have a 10-minute break.
Wow,
You
I
don't
don't
see that?
see
We're going to have a
that.
10-minute break.
No.
I can't see it on mine too, but that's all good.
Wow, that's really weird. You can't see notes
Backstory.
on your own character?
No,
I
I
can't.
can see notes, but when I click notes, mine doesn't come. I'll just share what mine shows. Anyway, it's all good. As long as I can see what's going on with other people's, it's all good.
Cool, cool, cool.
Cool. Quick break.
So we'll take
All
a
good.
10-minute break, and we'll be back shortly.
Did you tell
It's
the
so
difference?
good.
No, not at all. I literally found out about it this year. She goes, "Oh yeah, I had to take your sister out of school, and we drove to Jim Boom Bar to find this chicken for you because we didn't want you to be sad because your chicken died."
Oh, how nice is that?
I know, but I was so deceived. I was like,
That's a great idea. Maybe
Oh,
I can
that's-
take
that's
these
a-
chickens
that's-
we've got for a long drive too.
But you have to
No,
replace
we're not
them, Duncan.
replacing them. We are
It's
not,
not to get-
replacing them. Apparently, a home has been found. And now it's just a matter of just coming to terms with that. So then,
Oh,
Ousted
really?
then
the
I have to get the
chickens.
entire front lawn returfed. Let me just that's wonderful.
Really? What kind of chickens do you have, man? Ours are so good. Our turf, we got Sir Walter laid. Our whole place is all Sir Walter, and they've done nothing but fertilise the lawn. Because I don't know, we just got a
I will
tractor that
send
we
you
pull
a
around,
photo tomorrow,
and every time.
and you will see what they've done to.
Oh man!
Well, you know, not insignificantly inexpensive property at Hawthorne. Like, we're not in farmland. So anyway.
Yeah.
So suffice to say, we are back on track now, and we find you all in the bedroom to the east. The 5 of you have squeezed in. There's a window that looks to the east, a window that looks to the south. Out the eastern window, Cage has just ceased his sort of visual communication. Sorry to keep you up, Bernard. That's all right. Another cup of tea. You know, next Father's Day, I think a little cardigan, Maddie. A little cardigan would be great.
Hey, is someone catching up?
He's got it
button-up
all day,
cardigan.
I've
cardigan.
got it right
Cardigan.
here.
There it is. There it is. He's got it.
There it is. I got it.
Oh, nice.
And it's in
Aren't you
goblin
catching
green
up
too.
with me shortly?
Nice.
So,
Oh god, he's just put it on. Watch him. He'll put it on too for you. Did a little
Oh,
fashion show.
that's
Oh, nice.
No,
Where's
no.
our fashion show?
so you've
Too
cast
hot.
Mage Hand, but
Right.
realise that it's beyond your reach. This spectral hand dissipates as you command it to cease. The raven flaps its wings and looks even more intently back at you as you turn to your colleagues, Cage. As the conversation now turns to matters
And then-
led by Starfire.
And Starfire thumps her tail on the ground to get
Thumps the
everybody's
what? The
attention.
table. Oh,
Her tail.
well. I'll leave
Thumps
it
her
at that.
tail. Just try and get attention.
Okay, you got
Right.
my attention.
I forgot you had a tail.
I know, it's
So did
exciting. I have a tail. And I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, so
Done.
let's revisit what we know. We had the Vistani. What was her name? The old lady who gave us the readings. She,
Madam Eva.
Madam Eva. She gave us a number of pointers, I think. Now, when I spoke to the Dragon Guard, we decided we were going to go see Markova's Abbey. Now, in terms of revisiting the readings, on my readings, she talked about a sword of sunlight, right? And then she talked about a treasure beyond amber doors. And then she talked about with me a Vistana, a female Vistani, is wandering this land alone searching for her mentor, but she doesn't stay in one place for long. So we have to seek her out at Markova's Abbey as well. And then she talked about a broken one, he who haunts the tomb of a man he envied above all. And I've been putting some thought into this, and I think that maybe the guy in the church, the son of the priest, might be him. But then we've also got the cards telling us other things. Look towards the Wizard of Wines. So we could check in the city for that, because apparently in Wood and Sand he hides some treasure. There's a holy symbol of great hope that I think we need to find. And there was a card, and I don't know who got it, the 6 of Coins, which was a beggar, and it was about a wounded elf who has what we seek.
Yeah, well,
He will
that's what
part
we're
with
going
the
to find.
treasure. So that's
That's the
I think,
book.
Casimir and the book Strahd's
For sure.
Tomb, right?
100%.
Now, is there anything else on the list? Was there any other readings not on that list that I read out?
Yeah, I have to find something, don't I? Hold on. I haven't. I just haven't checked recently. Hold on.
Madam Eva said, knowledge of the ancient will help us better understand our enemy. So we need to find that tomb. We have to find the wounded Dusk Elf. And then we also have to figure out what this prophecy says.
I'm scared about the prophecy.
So maybe, because Ia, you had a hot date with Lord Vasily, right?
Yeah.
Was he going to be back tonight, or will he be back the next day? Because he was going to Barovia first, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure.
So I think this set of amber doors I've struggled with. But we have to keep our eye out for a female Vistana. Now, given Irina is with us, she's not Vistani, right?
I thought she was. No, I suppose she's not. She's the Burgomaster's daughter, isn't she?
But I guess... So we're still seeking a female Vistani wandering around then, searching for her mentor.
Yeah, I thought they did get referred to as Vistani at the beginning.
Yeah. I think they're a separate race, right? Like gypsies. So I don't think it's Irina, so I think we still have to keep our eye out for someone like that. So in terms of a plan, maybe Fisk needs to do some skulking around some of the other places in town to see what he can listen and find out about if anybody's seen a female Vistani alone. And maybe he can also find out some information about the Sword of Sunlight and stuff. I think maybe I know I hate splitting the party, but it might be best if we do, because Fisk operates better alone anyway.
Because he's forced to be involved.
So, and then I thought if when Lord von Holtz is back here, we could go visit him. I could be your chaperone.
Yeah, we can do that.
And then see what Lord von Holtz knows.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Wolfril, with the Dusk Elves, you've probably got a better chance then. So maybe with Casimir, maybe you and Cage need to try and find Casimir.
Well,
Yeah,
I can definitely go to any book clubs and stuff. I have really good like persuasion and deception, so I can just kind of chat my way into whatever if we want to go to a book club and see what we can find out.
Yeah.
But that's why I've been trying to look around when I wanted to search these cupboards and stuff. I really want to find a book that I can just put in my pocket to take. It doesn't really matter what it is.
We can just find one.
Yep.
In the markets. We'll be okay. But yeah, so maybe even in the tavern, this guy who's been there the long time, the resident, I mean, do we want to get, probably won't like Ia or me, but maybe Wolfril, you could be really nice to him. Maybe he'll talk to you. And Ia and I can hang out in the background in case you need help and then beat the crap out of him if he tries anything.
Okay. Who is this?
That guy, Rick. What's his name?
Rick Tarbell.
Rick Tarvo.
Rick Tarvo. Very suave sounding.
Yes, he looks pretty suave too.
Sounds like a porn star, to be honest.
I'll have a chat to Rick Tarvo. Sure.
Yeah. And Ia and I can hang out, and then maybe us girls can go look for Lord von Holtz while Cage looks for a book so he can infiltrate book club.
Do you want to just
for info.
Fisk, while you're on your mission with invisibility, which lasts for, let's see how long you will be.
And I'm assuming we've left Irina downstairs because she doesn't need a room here.
So no, she's standing right there with you. Yeah.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Hi, I'm here.
I'm going to be
This
probably.
is all a very good plan.
Oh,
I think you
that's
guys
right.
are very good, but maybe soon you could take me to
What?
the chapel of San Angelo, where I will be safe. I don't know. Father
Yes.
Lucian is.
We will do that.
You want to have a
We will
drink
do
with
that.
us first, though, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
We shall have a drink.
Maybe.
We have travelled long. Maybe in the morning we go to San Andro. Yeah. Vallaki seems to be safe.
Yeah.
It has always
Yeah.
been said to be safe. So, well, maybe we give regards tomorrow to Baron Vargas. Yeah. He is the ruler here.
Yeah.
He is maybe
We can
an
do that.
unorthodox
Sure.
ruler, I believe, but he's still the ruler. And perhaps, we go to Father Lucian tomorrow at the Church of San Andro. I think this would be good, yeah? You
Yeah.
do your things with your
That's
books
a good
and
plan.
your
Hmm.
clubs, that is all very good. But I would like to be safe, and you have been paid by my
Yeah,
brother, now
that's true.
Burgomaster of Barovia. So I am nobility now.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Arena, given the
Arena.
time of day.
But that's okay. We've only
Sorry,
been
Arena.
several nights
Arena.
together. You'll take your time. The guard said perhaps you're not
Arana,
so
Well-
quick, but
whatever.
It's
yes.
my accent. So Irena, are you sure we can take you to the church today? If you believe that's the safest place to
Everything
be
I
from
have heard is
Strahd,
that
we can
the
take you
devil
there.
Strahd cannot enter the church of San Andro, for it has some holy
We
hold
probably
over
should get her
him.
there,
There's
shouldn't
some-
we?
Yeah.
There is something that makes it impossible for him to enter. I would prefer it if you could take me before nightfall, whilst the
Yes,
Vallaki,
let's do that.
yes, apparently is the way that they pronounce it here. The difference between Barovia and accent
it's a
and here is
good-
only a
good
few
point.
miles, but it's important. Vallaki,
It's quite different.
it is here that I shall perhaps be most safe. Father Lucian is the keeper of the Church of San Andro, and perhaps this strange woman, the orphanage, you can perhaps inquire too.
As
True.
you guys are talking, I'm just looking outside. What time is it now?
It's early afternoon.
Yeah, it's
we need to get to the
mid to
church.
late afternoon, probably about 15:37, something like that.
Dad,
Okay.
what's that time?
Copy.
Copy
3.
that.
So okay, so
Doctor.
let's do that. Let's Fisk. Do you want to go searching for information? What we just spoke about. Do you want to try and find out where Casimir is, and then see what you can find out about a Vistana? This might mean you drinking in a few different bars and places. And
Are you, Fisk? Are you, when you're going searching for information, are you talking with people or?
It depends what I'm doing.
Because I have,
the
like
situation.
I'm saying, like my persuasion is really good and my deception is really good. So that's one thing, and I also have the invisibility thing that I can cast on you whenever you want to take off. So,
Yeah.
but I
Cool.
need to concentrate when I'm doing the invisibility. So, I'll probably come back here to the room if you want, so I don't get disturbed for that hour-ish that you've.
Yeah. We'll do that
Okay.
a bit later.
Yep.
So if you guys do that, we girls can take Arena to the church. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. We're out of here. Boys, go forth. See what you can find.
Move, bitch.
Exactly. We're off. Okay, Dunk.
Okay, so break it down for me. Who's up first? What are you doing?
Cage and Fisk are going out to find information, and the girls are going to the church to take Arena to safety.
Excellent. I love it when we split a party. What could possibly
I know.
go wrong with that? Not sure, but let's
I'm
find
good, I've got a-
out. Indeed. So, Fisk
Indeed.
and Cage, tell me your rough plan. What are you doing?
Just gonna just lurk off into the village a bit and just randomly wander around looking for anything that might catch my eye. That means people as well.
Okay, so you're leaving through the stairs that are on the outside of the tavern. And
Yeah.
you
Yep.
and Cage are both going out into the town, is that correct?
Yeah. Well, I am. Yeah.
Late afternoon. Okay, so heading off into town, you see the hustle and bustle of the township as it prepares itself for the evening. Unlike Barovia, what strikes you is that the people are not hurried about nightfall. In fact, you pass a employee of the city, or the town I guess, who's lighting lamps along the streets. You see people laughing and giggling and carrying on. Cage, you're with Fisk?
Yep, I am at the moment. Yep.
Passing through one particular street, you get a feeling that things aren't particularly right here in this town. There's something that doesn't feel a good fit. You can't place your finger on it.
Why did that street give us that feeling?
Didn't give you that feeling, Fisk.
Or did-
Gave Cage that feeling. Now, the ladies, tell me, as you guys are walking around town, we'll come back to you. Your story is not complete. Ia, Wolfrill, Starfire, describe to me what you undertake.
We exit the tavern, and this is after asking Danica for directions
can
and
I
where to
just
find the
be-
Church of
okay,
St. Andrew.
So let's just step this back then. So you go
Okay,
down the outside stairs, yeah?
we go to the tavern keeper, Danica, ask her for directions for the Church of St. Andrew.
St. Andrew's.
Sorry, Andrews or Andrew? Andrew? It's an R. How do you spell it?
Right. Got a little bit of lag on Roll20, so just bear with me for a sec. My system, so... Oh, hang on, you've disappeared. So you come in... you come into the tavern, is this correct?
Yep.
Oh, there's a whole new crew of people in there.
You're not there.
I know, but I'm just witnessing.
You're witnessing. That's great.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't know this, but
I beg your pardon.
don't worry.
Let me just you guys, yeah. So you guys are downstairs now. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you come in through
Yeah.
the stairs. The three of you come in through the stairs. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And laughter.
Come here. Jump. Such a soul.
So,
So the tavern is now much more sufficiently engaged. As darkness begins to fall, it's as if the entire tavern itself has come to life. As you walk in through the doors, having walked down from your rooms above, who's going in first?
Me.
Starfire entering the door. You see a bustling place. You notice Danica is has her arms full and is preparing to bring out, perhaps to Carl and his brother, who are now sitting together, where Carl was earlier. You see a striking resemblance. as he appears.
Okay, I'll just ask Danica quickly for directions to the church.
Hang on, I haven't said you've got in yet.
Oh,
This
come
is what
on.
you see. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Here. Stepping through and coming into the compound. As you enter the door, a gentleman here stands up. He turns to you. Ah, my dear. You recognize it as Vasily. My dear, you have made it to Vallaki. I always get that wrong.
Oh,
My dear, you've made it to Vallaki. It's so good to see you here. Please,
good to see you.
please take a seat. And you see that there's a female already seated with him at his table. Your friends too. Come. Ah, and he points to Irina, and he goes, what wonderment we have here, such a beauty. Perhaps you can join us too. Now, my good friend, please, it is so good that you have come. And he turns back to you here, and he beckons for you to seat next to him.
Yeah, so we all go and sit down.
So there are 4 spare
in the little
seats,
circle.
so you take the seat next to him.
Yeah.
Who takes the next seat?
I won't sit down. No, I won't sit down. I'll just say, look, we have a small errand to run first, but we'll come and join you once that errand is done.
As you wish, says Vasily. I am only but here to make sure that your visit to Vallaki is one of pleasure and good satisfaction, shall we say, for whatever trade you come to do. My lady,
Okay.
how was your travel on the road? Unimpeded, I trust?
Yeah, it was good. We've made it here in good time.
This is good. And what about you, my elfish friend? It is not often that we see the likes of your family here in Vallaki, but it is good that you are here. I am pleased.
Oh, thank you for the welcome. Yes, I'm enjoying your fine city and thinking about what trees it might benefit from.
You
Bit
are
of tree
you are
planting.
a study of our wonderful nature, it would seem. This is news to me. This is good news to me. I am very interested in the land itself here. I love the land here. It is a beautiful place. Yes, it can be a little grey and foggy for sure, but what a wonderful place we have here. I would love to perhaps show you around one day.
Do you know what? Can you tell us about this festival that everyone's raving about that's happening? We're so excited.
Festivals. This is for the common folk. Does not interest me per se. I am more interested in things perhaps that have more to do with life in general, particularly some trade and some information, and perhaps I could be your guide here while you're in Vallaki. Yes, this could be true. He reaches up and he sort of reaches through his glass and he realizes that you're absent glasses, and he goes, "Oh, Danica, drinks for our friends." And she
I'll say thank you, but we'll be on our way. We'll be back soon. Maybe Ia can stay and keep you company.
Oh, great, let's party even more. This is a good idea. I like this.
I'm leaving it open for Ia to jump in and go, no, I'll come with you.
I like this. This is a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should get on our way.
Yeah, we'll be back though. It's probably only half an hour max. We'll be back. Ia, would you like to stay or would you like to come with us?
No, yeah, I'll come. I'll join you later, Lord.
Well, perhaps maybe you. And he stands up now because obviously with Starfire still standing, he now stands. And
A bit awkward.
he looks at Arena and he goes, you've been very quiet. You new to Vallaki? And she responds, she goes, well, my lord, it is a new town for me, but it is great to make your acquaintance. Perhaps, as my friends say, we can catch up later. Vasily says, it would be my pleasure. Be my pleasure. And your name is? I am Vasily, Lord Vasily von Holtz. And your name?
God, I hope she doesn't tell him. This is our friend Sally. Sally from
Sally.
Barovia.
This is a surprise to me. Okay. Sally. And Irina sort of takes her cue from you. And suddenly her perspective, like her persona just changes a little bit. She becomes a little bit like you guys all notice it. It's instantly reserved. And she now sort of is like, blocking Vasily. This is so okay. Sally, wonderful to meet you. I tell you, my friend, I have a friend here. There's a dinner tomorrow night. Perhaps I can invite you all. It would be wonderful to dine with you all. I would love to dine with you all with my friend, Lady Fiona. Would you like to come to the Vakta house tomorrow evening? You will be my guests and we shall dine. All of us together. Bring your friends, bring your other friends. They are not here, but bring them. All of you, come to Lady Fiona Vakta's mansion. And we shall partake in some delicacies, shall we say? That would be good.
Oh, that sounds
wonderful,
great.
Wonderful.
Yep,
I shall see you at
awesome.
1 hour after perhaps sunset. And after sunset, we shall feast on, those canapes and the like. And then have an enjoyable evening. It will be my pleasure to dine with you all. So let's.
That sounds. Sally will enjoy that too.
Let's see each other tomorrow evening, shall we say? This is a very good thing.
Sure.
I like this. Thank you. Enjoy your trip to the church. Yes. It is good to see that you worship the Morning Lord and all that. That is good for you. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
He sits back down and begins conversing with his female partner, who was originally at the table.
And we'll go and ask Danica just for directions to the church.
So who goes to Danica and asks for directions for the church?
Me. I'll go Starfire.
Give me a persuasion.
Really? Okay. Sure. Now, I can't see roll 20, but I hope that came up.
But that's okay. Yep. That's good. Danica goes, be careful. Be careful with Vasily.
Okay.
His
Thanks.
interest in your friend is, problematic, woman to woman. Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah? Which friend? Here? The one with the horns? Or the other friend?
Your friend has horny? What? Yes, I do not understand. Listen, you go to the church, yes? You take care.
Yes, we do.
You'll be back here this evening, yes?
Yes, we will be.
Shall you have supper with us? Shall I make a supper? It'll be a couple of silver pieces. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Yep. We'll have dinner with you here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, my husband, he will be back tonight. Erwin, you should.
What's on the? Okay. What's on the menu?
Well, I can give you a range of items. Here, let me show you. And she reaches back. Did she reach back? She didn't reach back. She didn't reach back. Wait,
Meat,
there
bread,
she goes.
cheese.
There she goes. She's reached back.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think we will take some of the aged venison with apple.
Oh.
And maybe some mincemeat potato stew. How's that? A couple of those, a few aged venisons, bit of rye bread. Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah, sounds good. Something to look forward to.
Yeah. Thanks, Danica.
Hey, would you
Better than barbecue.
you like anything to drink? You know,
we'll sort that out when we come back. We'll probably just have ale and some G and
ale.
tea.
What is this ale? You see, the number 3 we have that is okay, but we're running very low. I can perhaps make you one of the cocktails or the barley rye, but the purple Grenache number 3 would be probably my suggestion. I shall put a couple of bottles aside for you. The Dragon Crush,
Okay.
we have very limited supply currently. My husband, his family, some problems with the winery. We not receive. So it's probably best that I get some of the meat, the venison. I shall get this cooked for maybe 2 hours, maybe 1 hour after sunset. You'll come back from the church, yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
this is good to hear.
that sounds
Okay.
good.
And with that, Danica sort of makes some scribbles on a piece of paper, and she returns. Vasily is deep in conversation. Although, can I just have a quick perception check, please, Maddie?
Yeah.
And the scribbles is the map to the church? No, the scribbles is just our menu order.
So, as Starfire is conversing with Danica, your attention is drawn back to the stunning and composed man that is known as Vasily Van Holt. He catches your eye. You see characteristics that you like. He's been gentlemanly. He holds himself well. He sits up straight. He knows his way around a knife and fork, and he is eating with his lady that he is clearly disinterested in, because you notice that he is staring at you.
Chuck him a bit of a wink, I think.
He doesn't respond at all.
Wow.
Well, he doesn't respond to the wink, but he holds his gaze. And with that, Wolfrul, what are you doing other than being muted? So unmute.
Other than being muted, I'm pretty much just surveying the room and making sure no one makes a move on our friend Sally until we're leaving.
So Rena currently is standing directly behind Ia, and is sort of looking towards Danica, but give me a quick perception check. Yeah, she's pretty much standing behind Ia, minding her own business, looking around. Okay, ladies, so you're leaving.
Nothing happening.
Leaving our wonderful little.
We're just trying to get directions to the church. So does Danica give us directions to the church?
She goes, you're looking for the Church of St. Andros, yes?
Yes.
You'll head down the main road to the west. You'll see it. As you go west, it'll be on your right. You will not miss it, but This is good. This is good. You go to the church, yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Let's hope it's in better shape than the last church we went to.
Yeah.
so young Fisk, I'm putting you guys on the map. So Fisk and Cage, I'm just using the Fisk icon for you guys. And in terms of the party, I'm going to let the Ear or Wolfrel or Starfire go with you guys. But you have left the tavern and headed down the road. That's as far as you've got. The scene cuts, it dissolves, it's a cut scene. It's like one of those with, you know, done with like deep 70s technology. Suddenly the scene opens on Fisk and Cage walking down the street going, "Hey dude, this town rocks, check this out." "What's your name?" 24 silver an hour. Okay, so over to you, Fisk and Cage.
Well, we will continue walking this way. Always suspicious of orange buildings.
Yes.
Where was the street that I was getting a bit of a bad vibe from? Is that about here somewhere that we're walking down?
Yeah,
Is that the
just
vibe
there,
that
just
the
there.
street that we're walking down?
It's sort of like as you're walking south, like you could really feel it. It was like back in that main sort of drag as you left the blue water in, there was like a lot of people walking past. People were sort of smiling, some were grimacing, but everyone was pretty well appeared to be superficially happy. As you headed south, there was a little bit more seriousness, perhaps. That's probably the best way I can describe it. You found yourselves with less and less people. And
Okay. So I'm just looking around, and as I'm looking around, do I see any kind of like younger kind of kids, maybe like early teens or like 10, 11, 12, like a group of kids maybe playing together, or like one kind of playing by himself? Or
give me a perception check.
I'm going to leave
and
the
a fucking
pedo
and a
and head
blue
elsewhere.
card. Give me a perception check and a blue card.
you know,
Like Jesus Christ.
easy to get information out of.
It's now becoming early evening, and there seems to be not so many kids on the street. Most of them, you would imagine, are either at home or, you know, beginning to, you know, begin that nighttime routine.
What?
It'll come, Maddie.
Yeah, so I don't see
Trust
anyone
me,
early teens
when you
or
have
anything
children,
like
the
that.
nighttime routine becomes the center of your universe. Let me just assure you.
Yep. So no one early teen kind of thing, younger kind of dudes running around on the street.
No children for you to lurk on.
Put the board lollies away. The dream pastries and board lollies away. So, at this particular point, though, however, as you begin your journey to the south, it sort of becomes fairly clear that this part of town is a little bit more serious. And as you head to the south, you see a mansion looming now. Ahead of you.
So, this was kind of like the direction we're heading is
almost like
the other direction.
Sorry, Cage. So you're heading south, and it's not a particularly large image, but there's an image on your map. This mansion is like plastered stone, but it's displaying many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. It has an eerie feeling to it, though. And, if anything, perhaps an eerie, regal feeling to it. For it is by far the finest of the homes that you have seen so far.
Just gonna look over at Fisk and just say, "Hey Fisk, is this your
Yeah.
cue? Do you want to go for a bit of a mission in this building? I can make it visible for an hour."
Yeah. I can creep in there, but be ready to back me up. This place looks creepy.
Okay, so should we then maybe make our way? I don't know. I'll kind of find somewhere where I can sit and concentrate without being hassled too much, and I'll cast a spell on you while we're out of view a little bit, and then
Give me a nature check while you
you
do
can
that.
head off.
Okay, you see an area just off to the side that looks like it would pretty much not be disturbed.
Alright, well, should we go and I'll go and sit over here. Fisk, I'm going to cast this on you. You got to come over here so I can touch you, and we'll just make sure we're kind of out of the way from people so they're not going to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. So, Dunk, we're just going to make our way over to the spot where we're not really in plain view of everyone. I'm just going to touch Fisk, and he'll go invisible for about an hour. I'm just going to sit down and have something in my hand. Sorry, I'm just going to, before I do this, I'm just going to cast this, and I'm going to create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image. So I'm just going to put like a book into my hand and sit down under a tree or something, and then I'm going to cast this invisibility. So it's just a cantrip, and then my invisibility, which I'm putting on burn.
Okay, so 1 hour mark. Okay,
Yep.
The clock is ticking. And with that, we now cut back to our ladies of the party, who are stepping out of town.
Making their way to the church.
That's
We
you,
are.
Maddie. Back onto it now. Yep.
I think girls, but actually Wolfwall should probably take the lead when we go into the church, given that Ear and Starfire are having issues due to their appearance.
Okay. Happy
So
to do.
awesome. I think that's
So
our plan.
you head-
Right.
head- Westward along the road.
Following the directions given to us, we head towards the church.
Okay.
Is there one much on the street?
Well, there's a lot of people on the street, and it's after dark even. As you come, you suddenly find yourselves around another orange-roofed building. No clue there, as opposed to Bernard's insightful piece. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple on the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pierced stains. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, and a thin mist creeps upon the graves.
Right. I guess let's
Ooh,
go up and knock on
nice.
the big door. Hey, let's
Yeah.
see. Are those doors made of amber? We're still looking for amber doors.
True.
Those things flying over the top of it. Are
No.
there things actually flying over the top
Yeah,
of it?
you see a swarm
Ravens.
of bats flying across.
Oh, we got to get Arena into that church then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up. Bang on the door.
Okay,
I'm banging on the door, Dunk.
alright.
Bang, bang,
I
bang.
thought you wanted me to go first.
You're with me. I've dragged you up there.
Okay.
I'm just doing the heavy lifting, right?
Okay,
Yeah. You do the
Starfire.
banging and I'll do the talking.
Exactly.
Okay, Starfire's
I'm
banging
also
on the
your
door.
bodyguard.
Give me 2 seconds.
Does this church look...
I was going to say a strength check, which I'll fail. We're like, I'll let the half elf deal with it.
Okay.
This looks ominous. When you bang
When
on
the-
the door and
And the DM goes
multiple
quiet.
screens open.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Hang on, just give me a sec. Guys, something's going on here. What's going on?
While you're doing that, we'll just say a fond farewell to Irena and go, well, it was very lovely meeting you. Hope everything works out.
Yeah, I hope you don't die. It's been hectic. Sorry about forgetting your existence every now and again.
Yeah. Sorry we're a bit self-absorbed.
Yeah. But try to stay away from that Strahd.
Yeah, you've been bitten a couple of times. Let's not go for 3. I have a feeling that's not your lucky number.
Oh shit, Polar just flew past my apartment.
I wonder
A
if
what?
there's anything I could do for her in terms of healing. Would
Or
healing
protection.
help with a vampire bite?
What
I
flew
don't know.
past your apartment?
Polly, please.
Polar?
Yeah. That's right, I've worked with those
Oh,
guys
I
like
don't know.
extensively when I was like in the com games. It was like, they're good guys.
Oh,
They use house at Joiner, so I don't know why they're here.
Hang on, here we go. I think I've worked it out. Right. Let's get everyone. That's not good. Let's give you some lighting. Okay, not sure why that's the case. That should be. This is what happens when you guys go places that we're not expecting. But it's good. It's all good. It's all good.
why? We're just fulfilling Arena's, we're fulfilling our quest for that 70
Okay,
gold.
hang on, here we go.
And once we've fulfilled it, I'll add that
Boom,
gold.
there we go.
She
Okay,
really
there we
didn't
go.
want to
You
stay and
guys
drink.
are at the church. Okay. Woohoo.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Fantastic.
the doors are unlocked and you enter. You see a significantly
Okay.
long church in front of you.
Mm.
Dun dun dun. Okay. Let's keep
we'll-
walking through until we see a priest
Yeah.
or a priest quarters or something.
We'll call out.
Hey.
Yeah, you can keep walking north as much
Oh,
as you
wow.
wish. Yeah.
Nothing? Are we hearing nothing?
Ooh.
Can
I ask
anyone
Irena.
see any? No.
What's that?
Is that a... Ooh, secret lair. Let's not go down there.
Yes.
Let's just keep yelling.
Go down there. Go
I was going to
down
say,
there. Go
why don't we
down
go
there.
this way? Because it looks like there are rooms off to the left. Let's bang on the door and see if... Who are we looking for? Is it Lucian, you said his name was?
Yeah, Lucian.
Who is the...
It sounds like the name of a devil.
Or a god? Lucian could be a god.
Or a scary person.
Maybe. Okay, so Dunk will try and call out and just tap on the door to the rooms.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Okay, so that's pretty fucking useless. Just give me a 2 seconds. Seriously. Roll 20.
Where's that?
Jesus. Okay. Suddenly, before you appears a man. Hello, my name is Father Lucien. How can I help you? You are very late. Supper was 1 hour ago. Yes?
Yes.
That's nice, but we're bringing Arena to you.
Irina, is that you? Yes, Father Lucien. It is me. And she steps forward from behind here. Father Lucien takes her hand. He says, it is not safe for you to be here, Irina. Yes.
What?
And Irina goes, what do you
I'm
mean,
gonna go
Father?
bang my head against a wall.
What do you mean? He goes, Irina, you must leave. You cannot be here tonight. You must find safety tonight. Perhaps we can talk in the morning, but tonight you must leave, for the bones of San Angelo are missing. And Irina
The what?
takes in a gasp.
What?
It is true.
Missing
It is true.
bones.
The bones of San Angelo have been missing.
Mm.
Who's
Wow.
that? Who's that, Father Lucien?
Hello, my name is Father Lucien. What is your name?
My name's Ia. Who's missing?
It's not who, it is what. It is these bones of San Andro. I am not sure what has happened.
And
I mentioned this, and it is a topic that has come up just recently, but, you know, my church now is no longer protected. They were sealed in the crypt, but below the main altar, but, I'm the only person who knows about this, other than, you know, perhaps I told Jeska, but, you know, that was some time ago, but now the bones are stolen. I do not know what is happening, but without the bones, this church is not consecrated. And Irina, you are not safe here. The devil will come for you. Here is the same as any other location. Perhaps if we could find the bones, we can reconsecrate this church and you'll be safe. Until then, I cannot guarantee your safety. Irina just like gasps. She goes, Father. Friends, she turns back to you, Ia. She takes your hand. Yeah, not quite like that. Bit more firm. She goes, we must get the bones. We must make this church safe again. This is the only place in all of Barovia where I can be safe from the devil Strahd. He cannot come here unless the bones are returned.
we know somebody who could probably help find them. We have quite a good, I don't know, rogue with us.
Well, I tell you,
No, you don't.
Well, not here, but you know,
look,
in the party.
I must confess to you. I told
thought you were talking
the
about
altar
me.
boy Jeska about the bones. You know, Jeska is. I told him about the bones. He lives in the orphanage. I don't know, but he's the only person I have told about the bones. And then, within days, the bones are gone. Perhaps.
Well, that doesn't seem to be a
This is what I
coincidence.
think too. Jeska perhaps has some part to play in this greater mystery as to why the bones have been taken. And I feel that the devil is near.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. I think, Arena, we've got to get back with the whole party if we're going to protect you. So let's go back to the inn, have some food, meet the boys, and tomorrow we'll look for the bones.
Okay, so we now cut
Yeah.
Are you
across as you
expecting-
guys make your way back. Let's cut across to our good friends who are making their way. Fisk and Co. Okay, so it's
So I'm
in
sitting
front
under
of
the
this
reading my book.
mansion. It's a cross between Russian, French, and some other unknown accent, but because this is Vallaki.
Vallaki. Not
Fisk,
like...
my invisible friend.
So that's
what
not
are you
quite
doing
Russian.
now? Yes?
Sneaking up to that mansion to have a poke around in it.
This is very good. So as you come to the bottom floors, you can see that there are lights across the mansion. And as you stand in front of one of the windows, you see in. And you are amazed by what you see. Strapped to a wall, you find you are observing a young man, beaten and bloodied, held against his will.
Ooh.
Hey, Dunk,
Yeah.
I just got a question for you. Cast a cantrip at the same time as concentrating on a spell?
No.
Cool.
Okay. My good friend Fisk, let me bring you across to what you can see. So I'm not sure if everyone can see what you can see. I suspect they can, but you're standing just outside the door, and you suddenly hear a scream of intense pain emanating from beyond the walls.
Did you say I looked through the window though and I saw something?
On your way to where you're standing,
Yes.
you came basically this way. So you came past here, and you saw through a window here a man strike somebody and a scream, and now you're standing here out the front of the main doors, in the shadows amongst the shrubbery.
Are there any other windows? Can I just keep creeping around?
There are clearly other windows to the south and to the west. Correct.
Yep.
As you look there, you see another window. In it, the room is dark.
Looking in that window at a table full of people who look the same.
Okay, a chandelier of wrought iron fitted with wax candles hangs above a polished wooden dining table. Around the table are seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable, high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes. They're drinking tea and devouring cake, while a 9th woman, well-dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about decorations for the impending festival.
Kitchen.
Okay, you've moved.
Yeah, move past there now. Go on to the next window.
Someone
Okay,
came
give me a
into view while you
perception
were
check.
standing there.
19. So you can see as you peer into this room, it's dark. But you can make out that there seems to be 2 sheets covering some tables or something in the center of the room. There seems to be silverware or something spread out upon the room. And wicker baskets containing something, but you're unsure.
I've moved around to another window.
You see a cook wearing a white apron over a black smock busying himself in the warm, well-appointed kitchen.
Well, oops. An empty bedroom, from what I can see.
4 simple beds, plain wooden trunks, a wooden table and seats, very plain. They strike you as perhaps a servant's quarters or somewhat.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to head back to where Cage is.
Okay, returning to Cage.
Yeah.
Reconnaissance complete. You return within the hour and find Cage reading, or pretending at least to read a book.
Wake up, Cage.
How'd you go?
And I'll let you know what I saw, which you obviously already heard.
Yep. Did you manage to get inside or no?
No, it was too risky. People are
Okay.
all awake and wandering around.
Yep.
A
Cool.
bolt of lightning
No, it's just...
strikes to the east, as you can now have your attention drawn to storm clouds closing in from the east across the city.
Should we
Need to head
make our
back
way?
to the tavern. Yeah.
I agree. Yep. It's a good plan.
Back to the tavern.
As you head back towards the tavern, the heavens open and rain begins its miserable impact upon you all. Ladies, what are you doing at the church?
We left the church to head back, remember?
Yep, I do.
So we've made our way down the streets with no problems whatsoever. All the way back to the
Finding
tavern
your way
in time
back,
for dinner.
you see Fisk and Cage, both of you, almost simultaneously closing towards the Blue Inn Tavern.
Very good. Fine. We will join the boys and tell them what happened
As you approach,
and that we...
the boys,
Hmm?
you see a figure resplendent with an umbrella of some description step out of the tavern. It's Vasily here.
Ooh.
Silly.
He shuffles towards you and he extends his umbrella, covering both you and Irina, and half of you, Wolverine. Do you snuggle in or do you stay distant?
Me.
Wolverine.
I'll stay distant.
Vasily holds the umbrella, himself getting wet, holding it over Ia and Irina, and he says, "Ladies, tonight is not the night that it is good to be out. Fortunately, the rain has ceased now, And he pulls down his umbrella and he collapses it, wraps it. And he says, all of us tomorrow, yes?
Yeah.
I look
Yes.
forward to it. I will see you then. It is
Woohoo!
something that I shall have sweet dreams this evening about. You and your friend. And he looks towards you here. Most welcome and a bright light upon this otherwise dim and grey land. And with that, he steps off and disappears into the fog.
Okay. We need to decide whether we're going to give him that letter from the witch. The one about the
Yeah.
kids.
I don't
'Cause it
know.
could- Well, it feels like there's something really wrong with this town.
I think
I'm
we just need to
feeling it's-
we need to ask if he knows that any lady who lives in the windmill first before we give him any letter.
Yeah,
Try
we'll
and
do it tomorrow
suss him
night.
out.
I would have liked to
very
do a detect
persuasive
magic
and deceptive.
What, on
on
the
that
letter?
umbrella.
On the umbrella.
Guys, the lady from the brothers' shop in town said that someone was going to come to the tavern tonight.
Okay.
So just don't forget, when we're eating our meal, we just expect someone to turn up at some point to have a chat from the book club kind of thing. I really want to get a book.
Okay.
Really want
Really
to get a book.
killing this
Goldfishers
up
could have had a fucking pork pepper pig. You know?
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to make a book. I've got the ability to pretend to make a book. Well, to make
Okay.
a. So, I can magically create an illusionary image that'll fit my hand and last until the end of my turn. So,
Or you
as
could
you
ask
guys are
Danica if
standing
there's one.
outside the tavern having this conversation, two guardsmen walk past.
Okay. We need to move inside.
One of them
Yeah.
is chanting. Blazing Sun
Oh.
Festival! All ye shall attend. 2 nights, 2 days, 3 days. 2 nights, 3 days. Blazing Sun, the Baron insists all of you come and have a good time. It is Baron Vargarus's pleasure to host you all. 2 nights, 2 nights of Blazing Sun. All of you should come.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
disappear into the
Very
Sounds
distance
like
now.
a plan. Okay, let's go into the tavern. We've got dinner waiting. We ordered some dinner before we left. And we'll catch you up on what happened with Irina and the church. And we have a side quest to go and try and find these bones of St. Andrew's. Because the church has been, what's the word? Unconsecrated?
Deconsecrated.
Deconsecrated?
Deconsecrate.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty.
Deconsecrated? So we need to
Deboned.
reconsecrate it. Yeah. So, yet another task for our list.
Because fucking Irina wasn't difficult enough.
No offense, Irina.
No offense, Irina. Just can't over your shit.
You're like, I just want her to go now. Okay, so it looks like we may have to run shifts tonight anyway because we're in an inn. We're not in protected by anything, and Strahd will probably try and come for Irina. So
Can we lock the doors? Not that
I
that's like valid protection, but
yeah, from a powerful vampire? Probably not. So anyway, we'll run shifts.
I've got about this much time for Arena.
yeah.
Yeah, but we've also got 70 gold, so, you know, fulfill our obligation.
Come on, Strahd, take her out.
Oh, what's your alignment?
She
What
slapped
kind of
me and
bard
took away
are you?
my. She slapped me once and took away some of my health. The bitch.
Oh my god. Tough. Okay, so we'll go into the Avon, say hi to Danica, sit down, have some food.
Yeah.
And exchange stories of the day. And then come up with a plan to go to the orphanage tomorrow morning to see if we can find Yeska and find these bones of St. Andrews and what happened to them. And also find Casimir, our limping dusk elf with the tome of Strahd.
Yes.
Is there nowhere we can sit by ourselves in here?
So, as you guys enter, you now see Danica this evening, sitting comfortably. The tavern is full, and you see her sitting with what can only be her family. 2 young boys and her husband, Erwin, who she mentioned before.
Aww.
Sitting next to the fire.
Nice haircut.
Wholesome.
Erwin he gives you a nod as you enter, which you find odd,
Oh,
for
creepy.
you've not met him before, but it's a familiar nod.
Oh. Give him a toothy grin.
A toothy grin is always helpful, they say.
That's my non-threatening look.
So as you enter the tavern, the Matlakov family welcomes you, and Erwin stands up and he approaches you. Vasily is clearly left. There are a number of patrons. There's a great chatter. But most importantly, you find that Erwin approaches you and he says, welcome to the Blue Inn Tavern. You are guests here. My wife has taken care of the next few nights. It is my pleasure to offer you dinner and lunch at my expense, for it is great that you have come. We have watched you arrive, and you are now here, and I think this is important. You'll take some sleep tonight, and perhaps we talk tomorrow. There is much to discuss.
What is there to talk about?
There is much to discuss, and Irina, it is good to see you again. And she steps out from behind Ia, and she goes, yes, there is much that has changed. In Barovia, my father has, and Erwin, yes, we saw this. Your father fought valiantly against the evil devil Strahd. He will be remembered. Your brother is doing well, and shall do well. You, my dear, we must protect you. Strahd cannot. He cannot. Come. Let us have some of the better wine. My family have been poor in providing, but for this, to have Barovian nobility with us this evening, we shall have a good wine. As Fisk, you yawn. What is the problem? Yes? With that, we shall conclude tonight as you sit down to have a wine with Erwin Malatov, the master of the Blue Inn Tavern, and shall set ourselves the next evening's Curse of Strahd. Yes.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay. Very good.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Dunk. Thanks for all the hard work.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dunk.
everybody.
You have no
Thanks,
idea.
Dunk.
But anyway, no, it's good.
That was
It
so
might
good.
seem pretty light, but yes.
I think I do.
Anyway. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Did.
There'll be combat soon. Trust me.
Cool. I know. Well,
Yeah.
have a great birthday tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be a weekend of fun.
Pre-birthday,
Happy
post-birthday. I'm leveraging everything.
Yeah, you should too.
Happy birthday.
It's my goddamn birthday week.
It's birthday week. That comes.
Oh
So it's Festival of Dunk.
Yes.
Push
Well, we
the
could have had that
Festival of
flyer,
Dunk.
but we kept that off.